back to the Road to Episode 7, my ongoing series where I chart the road to the release of Star Wars Episode 7 in December 2015. And this video I'm going to have to talk about more leaks, more set picture leaks. And before I get into it, up until this point there hasn't really been that much to spoil. Now that the filming is underway and things are leaking and things like that, I really feel like I should be kind of warning people who follow this series and watch every video that I will be talking about some of these things. I mean, obviously if I see something that's kind of a spoiler to the story, I'm not going to even look at it, so I won't be telling you about it. But this one in particular, I think everyone knows about it now, but I didn't put a picture of it in the thumbnail or in the title of the video. But this is about and if you really don't want to know anything, then just turn the video off. But it is about the Millennium Falcon leaks. I mean, everyone knew it was going to be the Millennium Falcon. Everyone knew the Millennium Falcon was going to be in the video. I'm going to keep this in. Everyone knew that the Millennium Falcon was going to be in the film. I mean, it would just be stupid if it wasn't, especially considering that Harrison Ford and Peter Mayhew are returning as Han Solo and Chewbacca. I mean, what they're going to be like, oh yeah, that broke down a couple of years ago, we're not going to show that in the film. So I don't know why people are getting kind of annoyed about seeing a picture of the Millennium Falcon set. But for me, I thought it was awesome. It really excited me again, and I feel like I'm just beating a dead horse at this point, but I really am so excited that JJ Abrams and Kathleen Kennedy, everyone who's involved in making this film, the producers, are really putting forward an effort to bring us a tangible, real Star Wars film with real sets and real practical effects. And to see and I can't remember who it was. It was a website. They're quite new to the scene. I hadn't heard of them before. I think they're called TMZ or something. I'm not quite sure who they are, but they leaked the pictures of the Millennium Falcon being built in Pinewood Studios. And it looks like a 1-to-1 scale, and I think I don't know if I've talked about this before because there's been so many rumors in the past, but I'm pretty sure this was rumored about a year ago that they were going to build a full-scale Millennium Falcon in Pinewood Studios, and that was so exciting to me, and it seems like they have done that. I got a little overexcited because I looked at the pictures, the leaked pictures. As you can see, I'll put them up on screen, and just the familiar cockpit, is exciting to see. And I saw this image and I thought that it was part of the main thing. It doesn't look like it is now that I look at it closely, but for a second there I thought that they built the full thing to scale with all the sets inside of it, which is really exciting to me, but not really practical. So either way, the fact that they built it and it's real and it's going to be there is fantastic, because that's really what lent a lot of, for me, credibility to the first Star Wars film and to Empire, when you would see this full, or at least what appeared to be this full, rendering of the Millennium Falcon. It seemed so larger than life, and it just looked awesome. And I'm glad that they're doing it for real in Episode 7, because you just know if George Lucas was going to be making Star Wars Episode 7, he'd say, oh, well, we can just CGI that in later and just put a green screen up. He would not build the Millennium Falcon. He wouldn't see the point in it. I mean, here's the guy who made Revenge of the Sith, which was, set during the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars, and every clone in the film, there's tens of thousands of them, none of them were real. There was not a single human inside a suit for that. It was all digital, and it looked terrible when you had Tamora Morrison's face just comped onto a fucking digital... I'm sorry, I swore that. I didn't want to swear in this, but... Ugh! George Lucas, man. George Lucas. Okay, who cares? Swearing is natural. It's fine. It's okay. And moving on, so these things were leaked on TMZ, and JJ Abrams posted what I thought was a fantastic response on Twitter. I think through the Bad Robot Twitter account, I guess. I don't think he has a Bad_Robot, which is kind of his production company. And it's a note that says, "I wish people would stop leaking photos from Episode 7 and making ridiculous claims that the Millennium Falcon is in the movie. Signed, JJ." And of course the note is on top of the sabacc table, which is the circular chessboard that is in the Millennium Falcon. And I always remember that chessboard, particularly from the film, because you have that amazing stop motion sequence with the little kind of almost like a Mortal Kombat game, a hologram game in the movie with Chewbacca playing R2-D2. But also when I had the toy of the Millennium Falcon and I would open it up and I'd see it there, and so it's a very recognizable kind of piece of iconography of Star Wars for me, is the sabacc table. And so yeah, I thought it was a really cool way of JJ kind of slyly nodding and winking to all the Star Wars fans that yes, the Falcon's in the movie, but maybe they would have preferred to have revealed it in a different way. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, it's definitely Lucasfilm who are leaking all these photos, and it's not really TMZ who are obtaining them. I don't buy that. I really don't buy that, because for me, you know, it's good to be surprised, and there's already so much attention on the film. It's not like they need to kind of leak stuff, you know, and make it seem like it's been leaked, you know, themselves, because I just don't think they need that really. And I don't know, just something about it, you know, TMZ, they're always just like digging really deep, digging through the bins, digging through the trash to get anything they can on anyone, and following anyone and asking anyone anything. And you know, just to go really off track, there was a traffic accident a couple of weeks ago involving the comedian Tracy Morgan, and I believe TMZ posted a video of the wreckage and stuff. And they've got absolutely no shame whatsoever, and everyone has a phone, everyone has a camera, and I'm sure that those pictures of the Falcon set were just taken by someone who was on set and wanted to make some money, and they probably did, and that's just the way it happens, you know. I don't think that it was an intentional leak by Lucasfilm, but I do really like the way that JJ dealt with it, and it was a cool, fun thing to do. And he's almost ticking too many of the right boxes so far, JJ Abrams. I'm getting a bit suspicious of how well he's dealing with everything and how well he's doing it so far, you know. And I just got a feeling like something really bad's going to happen. I got a bad feeling about this. But anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Many more videos to come, because there's so much more for me to catch up on. I'll see you with those. Thanks for watching.